channel. We're going to do what we said in the poll that we put up recently. We're going to run Piett Red. For those that don't know what Piett does, he is a 5-flip leader. It's a 2/7 on his backside, and action, play a capital ship unit from your hand. It costs 1 less. On the backside, it costs 2 less. We're going to pair this with red. I mean, for pretty obvious reasons. We are running the Droid package with the Invisible Hand, being able to get HKs, probe droids out if we need it, the Viper probe droid, and also the new addition of GNK Power Droid, being able to make things cost even, like, more or less. Sorry, that was said weird, but it makes things cost crazy less amounts. And other 2 new additions, or I'm sorry, we have 3 new additions to this deck. I'm speaking all sorts of nonsense here. 4 new additions to the deck. We've got Jar Binks. He can be plotted out when played. Give another friendly unit +2/+2 for the phase. We're running 2 of that. We've got Chancellor Palpatine. Being able to flip your leader, play this, play Jar Jar, gives you some sort of board advantage on the ground, but also you can use Jar Jar to buff something else in the air, smack for more damage, and then also have Sentinels on the ground for the ground decks. Super good. We're running Topple the Summit as well, because on the flip turn, if you've dealt a fair amount of damage, this card felt okay. Like, I'm not completely sold on this card in this deck, but it's came in clutch in a few situations, for sure. And then the other big one is the Fulminatrix. Being able to play this on 6, like flip into your leader, play this on the following turn, pop a ground unit, seems pretty good. Other than that, the deck's pretty much the same. We've got Assault Cruisers, Devastators, 10-drop Devastator. We've got the 5-drop Assault Frigate. We've got some overwhelming Barrage to be able to clean up. We're running some Ruthless Raiders, and I'm also trying out 2 resupply carriers because it is a capital ship that also ramps into the late game as well. And then, of course, Planetary Bombardment. As you can see, no sideboards made for this deck because I have no plans on building this deck in the future in paper, so I felt no need to make a sideboard. If you guys enjoy this deck, leave a like, leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel, by the way, because we are doing a giveaway. If we can get to 500 subscribers by the time A Lawless Time releases, we're going to give away a booster box. Also, additionally, if we can get to 1,000 subscribers by the time A Lawless Time releases, we're going to give away 2 booster boxes and a showcase. Go ahead and hit those buttons, and we'll see you in the games. Alright, everybody, we are here with Piett Red versus Han Solo Blue Force, and we're going to go ahead and take the initiative here. No plot cards in this hand, but I do like where it's at, for sure. I would like to start on HK here, but I think... Let's see, they're probably going to start on something crazy. Let's get rid of HK and resupply carrier. Yeah, we'll just start on the Gunk Droid. Junk Droid, we'll claim. We'll get rid of resupply here. Let's go ahead and swing into base. Because now sure. We'll play this out. Next turn we're gonna have some crazy stuff to do, for sure. Claim. That heals the 1, that's fine. We don't need 2 Fulminatrix. This is interesting. Now I have some options. I think what we do is, as tough as this is, I'm gonna go ahead and swing. I'm gonna have my dudes be reduced. I'm gonna ramp. That'll put us to 5. Maybe I just play this out, right? We can go ahead and swing in. They'll use the force. It'll ramp. Trigger. I'm not particularly stoked on this. But they have some things. What are they going to choose? Fulminatrix can come in and clean up Yaddle here. They name... And the Invisible Hand. So what that's going to do is allow me to deploy. Now my stuff costs 3 less. That's fine. I'm going to play this and get rid of Yaddle for sure. Is it worth swinging in? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, this is wonderful. As long as my dude lives, this is wonderful. No, that can't be right. Let's throw that down. If I can overwhelming barrage here, we're gonna be great. Let's overwhelming barrage here. Let's kill all the ground. And they scoop. Okay, so this deck has potential. I don't know if we live beyond this turn because my opponent decided to not play it out, but I do think our hand was set up for greatness. And the draws we can have are really good. So, pretty sweet. We'll catch you in the next game. We're up against somebody named You're a Meta Deck Coward. Interesting. Seeing as I'm not playing a meta deck. Deidre Data Vault. Let's see what we can do into this. This hand's a little weird. I think this is a trap hand. For sure. This hand's not much better either. Fulminatrix could be really good. But I don't know if we get there. Let's just play the probe droid to have something to swing into the ground with. Let's see where they're starting. I'll claim. Wonderful. Cool. Cool. If I can find a Jar Jar, this is gonna be sweet. Let's just go 2 to base. What'd they do? Do I want them to damage this? Seeing as we're gonna play the Superlaser tech, I don't think it matters. So we're just gonna play Super Tech. We'll claim. Sure, they swing into there anyway. That's perfect. Jar Jar goes down. This is absolutely great because now I can take out this and feel pretty good about it. Let's just go here. I'll do that. Now I can flip, play both, and have an amazing turn this turn. Let's swing 2 into base. They're gonna flip Deidre. They might try to put damage here first. I'm gonna let them draw. I'm gonna go ahead and deploy. We will... Now it is interesting, I could play Topple the Summit, take care of this, but that doesn't protect me. So what I'm gonna do is play Chancellor Palpatine, and then play Jar Jar to buff up my leader. And now I've got this massive ground. And on next turn we can just start playing stuff. Sure, let's swing in for 4. They'll pass. Now I've got Overwhelming Barrage, which could be good too. But I don't need 2 invisible hands. Though probably putting Resupply is better to go down right now. Let's see what they want to do. Craving Power. That takes out my leader. I think playing... Well, this is tough. Because Overwhelming Barrage would actually take this out, right? But I think let's just go ahead and play the Gunk Droid. Let's get our value where we can. They don't have a way to take this out right now. And then next turn we have a really sweet Overwhelming Barrage. So I feel like we're fine. Plus I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 damage coming to the base this turn unless they have a way to deal with it. So let's go 2. They'll flip. Now I got some options. If I go 2 here, I don't really have... I could take out Deidre here, which could be good. I think that's valuable. They might come into base. I think I just take out the Deidre. And I can still get 4 more into base here. They'll claim. And I'm kind of chilling, right? They need another Craving Power. If they don't claim here for some ridiculous reason... Yeah, I was going to say I could claim and then Overwhelming Barrage. And that would be pretty good too. So let's see what they do. So now we have a Planetary Bombardment, which is huge. They go ahead and do that. Let's send 6 into the base. Let's get an HK and play it for free. Sure. I think what we do, honestly, is just play Overwhelming Barrage, because I think we just kind of win the game. Right? 5 here, 7 to the base. And then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and that's game. Okay, now that's game. We just win. That's pretty sweet. Alright. Alright. Math is for blockers, bro. Alright, we'll catch you guys in the next game. Alright, everybody, welcome back. And we've got a weird one for you. Piett Red versus Satine Yellow. Curious to see how this turns out. We do have the perfect plot curve. So let's go ahead and throw those down. We'd probably just throw this down as a free resource at some point, but being able to play the Gunk Droid on 1 is super huge. They go ahead and claim. Oh, Probe Droid's probably cool, but we're going to go ahead and just hit the base for 1, and then play out this Frigate. That seems sweet. Throw it on a Probe Droid. That's cool. The Junk Droid, bro. One of the best things Piett got, in my opinion. Just so good, right? What am I playing out here? Let's... We could just double up here. See what they're working with. Okay. That's fine. Sure. Let's go ahead and hit the base. Oh, I can't. We'll play HK. And we'll go ahead and smack. And then pass. Drop Topple the Summit. That can't be right. Now we'll drop Topple the Summit. That's fine. We're cool. We're gonna flip and do the thing. That's fine. Let's flip. Play this. Trigger. Play Jar Jar. Trigger. And we're going to put it onto... I think Piett. That's tough. That's tough. Now they have to punch through our sentinels, which is cool. Wait, what just happened? Oh, they healed. I see. Let's go 4 into here. They're gonna use the force, give it -2, but then HK comes in, this comes in, that cleans it up. Actually, let's do this first. That's fine. They don't have a way to gain the force, or they do. Interesting. Let's hit for 5. I'll claim. Because I have a way to currently deal with said ground units, right? I can put 2 here. Is it Fulminatrix or... They both hit for 9, so I think we do this and just pop this. I don't necessarily care about the ground anymore. Let's go ahead and smack in where we can. Nothing else. Like, this deals with this, but that's fine. It did its job. Sure. Let's smack in. I have a feeling we're eventually going to win this race. It's just going to be a little difficult. Especially if I keep dropping big dumb stuff. So they do have a bunch of Jedi in play. I do need to care about that. Planetary Bombardment is huge here. But I need to get rid of this Yaddle. Like, immediately, right? Probe Droid's probably fine. Let's do this. Let's get rid of Yaddle. I think that's probably fine. Because now it's going to save us a bunch of restore that's happening here. Let's see what they're going to do. Because we're just going to keep dropping these dumb, ridiculous capital ships. So we're going to have 6 plus that. That's fine. Let's go 2 into base. They probably want to take out the HK at this point. Let's go 2. They are going to restore 4 here, but I think that's fine. Let's get rid of this guy. I'll claim. And now we just win, right? Yeah, I think we just straight up win by attacking. And sure, we'll get rid of that. Wow. Okay, so this deck felt good. For all you Piett fans out there, this list is solid. As you can see in this last game, we just punched through a bunch of restore. And I mean an obnoxious amount of it. They were restoring 4 with their leader. Yaddle came out. Yoda was out, restoring 2 every turn. Itinerant Warrior came out and restored them 3. I think they potentially healed like what, upwards of like 15 life, and that was crazy. But we did it, and this deck feels good. So super stoked on how this deck was working. Super huge. Let's go ahead and click over to the deck list. I think this deck's actually statted in a good spot right now. Some really good additions were the Gunk Droid and Fulminatrix for all these ground stuff. And I think Palpatine plus Jar Jar is such a solid combo if you're a 5-flip leader that, like, it's hard to come back from that. because you can't hit me on the ground for at least a whole turn. I get to punch in some damage to you, and then with Piett's backside ability, I get to essentially drop an assault cruiser, a Devastator, a Fulminatrix on the following turn, and that's just absolutely huge. So I think this deck has very good standing right now. Some notable cards I would throw in the sideboard is definitely like Grenade Strike, Open Fires maybe. I think an extra Overwhelming Barrage might be solid. Maybe even just a couple more capital ships that we're not running in the main. That would be good. Just if things go longer, might be solid. I could even see room for where is it at? Oh, because of Han Red, I think where did it go? Bombing Run could be huge too, because your early game usually isn't in the space, so you can go like Grenade Strike, Bombing Run them, and then start deploying your big stuff. That could be a huge thing too. I think where's that 4 drop? It was from, I believe, LOF. It might have been this set too. The Superlaser salvo? No, that's another one that would be a good one too. But also salvage could be something that could be played against the control decks, because it allows you to replay out a big dumb thing. So that could be good too. Focus Fire could be good. That would be pretty solid. I think Super Laser Salvo or Turbo Laser Salvo is pretty good. There's just lots of good options for the sideboard. Vader could be a good option too. But for those of you that like Piett, leave a comment below. Let me know what you're thinking about this list. If there's anything that you personally like to run, and I'll take a gander at it and I'll see if it works. Right now, I think this list is pretty solid. I think we're in a good spot with it. Make sure you give God some praise tonight. He is Yahweh. He is life, the truth, the way. And we'll catch you in the next one.